Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. All the time in the comments on my video, I get, how is it that your Wi-Fi is so much faster? You're streaming, going through pages on your Fire Stick or Android box. Why is it so much faster on yours than it is on mine? There's a lot of factors. I've done videos on how to optimize your Fire Stick, how to optimize your Android boxes. I've even talked about how to speed up your Wi-Fi through the use of maybe a booster, something like this Rockspace one right here. But what I haven't talked about, and it's something I need to touch on, is routers. A lot of people don't realize that when they go out and they get their internet service provider, and then they provide you with a router so that you can connect wirelessly in your house. Those routers most of the time are the least expensive routers you can get in the market, and they're just not fast enough for what you want to do. A lot of these internet providers don't realize that you're streaming. They just think that you might be browsing your email, something like that. But when you're streaming, you need a specific router. And so today we're going to talk about one that I use. It's the Rockspace right here. It does up to 2,000 megabits per second. So depending on what you have coming into your house, you're going to get maximum potential and maximum output on a router like this one right here. I have not just one, but I have this one also. It's a second one, and the reason why I'm talking about that is because at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to give away one of these as well, free to one of my subscribers. I'm going to explain how you could be entered to win that at the end of the video. So let's get right into it. All right, so before we get into the specs of this particular router, first I want to show you how you can get a speed tester on your device, whether you're using an Android box or you're using a Fire Stick, doesn't matter. You can still get a speed test because you want to know what you're actually getting on your device itself that you're streaming with, not just what your phone says or what the internet provider tells you, because your router might just not be as effective. I've had to replace 2 routers before I finally said, you know what, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get the best ones, and I've tried a few different ones, and this one right here is far superior with up to 2,000 megabits per second. There's no service out there that goes that fast, so it definitely is a motive, not just for now, but for the future as well. And again, I'll get into the specs of that, but first let's find out where your speed tester is on your device. So if you're running an Android box, like for example the Superbox S2 Pro that I have right here, which is what I have up on my screen, you have one built into the App Store called Fast. It looks just like that, and all you do is click it and do a speed test. Now on the Fire Stick it's a little bit different because they don't actually have it built into the Fire Stick, so you have to add it. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're now on our Fire Stick. So let's find out where the speed tester is on your Fire Stick. Now keep in mind, once again, you want to have at least half of what they are saying you're supposed to get. So again, if you have 50 megabits per second, then you should be getting at least 25 on a wireless. Unless you're hardwired, then of course you'd get more. Or 200, you'd get 100 on wireless, a little bit more. That's kind of how it works when you go wireless. Even if you're far from the router or close to the router, usually you get about half of the speed that you're paying for. But if you're not getting at least that, you definitely need to upgrade your router. So let's find out on the Fire Stick, where is this speed tester? Well, it's actually right up here at the top. If you go to the search, and all you need to do is just type in speed test, just like that. Easier than you might think. All right. And you've got a few different choices. The one that seems to work the most accurate on a Fire Stick is this one right here. It's called the Analytics Speed Tester right here. So this is the one you're going to want. So go ahead and do that. Download that on your Fire Stick, or if you're using an Android box, most of them already have a built-in one. And if not, you can go to the Google Play Store and download this one or the Fast one. They both work really, really well. Find out your speed. So do that first. In the meantime, I'm going to get right over to the specs right now. All right, so let's get right into the specs really, really quick. I know a lot of you are waiting on the drawing information. You want to find out about that. So we're going to get through this. I know a lot of this information is available online to you already, so we'll bust through this really quick. So quickly, let's talk about 6 reasons why I think you're going to love this Rockspace router. It does have a Wi-Fi schedule, easy setup, dual band router, Rockspace cloud, wireless repeating, and gigabit ports. I said that really fast, but we're going to go through them really quick here. The nice thing about this router and what Rockspace really sets them apart from all the other routers and boosters out in the market is that They use a very high-powered, amplified external antennas in all of their devices, whether it's a booster or it's a router. It's all really strong for smooth wireless network connection throughout your entire home. It uses high gain external antennas. I can't say enough about that, and I wish that I could explain it a little bit better, but it just gets an incredible signal all throughout your house. And anybody that has one of these, one of their boosters, the Rockspace ones, you know what I'm talking about. Their speed on this particular router also is incredible. It does have a dual band, so if you are close to your router, you're going to get a faster speed. I believe it's up to 1733 megabits per second at the 5G. But if you are further from your router and you can't get within, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 rooms away from your router, you might be better off going with the 2.4 gigahertz, and that's going to get you about 800 megabits per second, which is still incredible. I guarantee you this is probably going to be better than anything that an internet service provider is going to give you. So this is definitely a boost to your system. Also, the cool thing about this router compared to most routers out there in the market, especially ones that your internet provider will give you, is that the more devices that you have connected to your router, the slower your Wi-Fi is going to be. That's not the case with these routers. So you can actually have multitude, as you can see right here, of devices connected to your router at the same time without slowing down your network speed. Now, I run a lot of TVs. We have people coming over all the time having parties that want to watch things in different sporting events, streaming in different rooms. Well, slowing it down and buffering could be the most frustrating thing, and it's eliminated with a router like this. Now, if you're close enough to your router to take advantage of the ports to get the maximum speed from your network and your router, there is 4 gigabit ports. So that's the cool thing about it. They're not the small 100 megabit ports. They're the 1 gig. So you can do up to 4 on this router. And one of the things that a lot of people love about the Rockspace products is the ease of setup. It's so simple to do. You can do it in seconds. You use your Rockspace app to create your network literally in just minutes. You don't even have to be tech savvy at all to do it. I know there's people of all ages that are setting these things up like it was nothing. Super, super quick. And I think the most important thing to know about these types of routers is you want to be protected. You don't want anybody hacking into your network. You've got family, you've got your banking, you've got all kinds of personal information you don't want out there, and they have a very secure advanced WPA2 wireless encryption with parental controls and guest access on this router, which is nice if you have children at home to protect your network. All right, so there are all of the specs on the Rockspace router, and I think you'll agree it is a fantastic router with great speeds. I just did a speed test on my system right here, and this is with ExpressVPN running. VPNs traditionally will slow down your Wi-Fi a little bit, and I'm still getting 289. Now, I've done other videos where I've tested my speed on camera with you guys live, and I've gotten half of that before I switched to this router right here. So you're getting incredible speeds. You can stream anything on here, whether it's 4K, I don't care if it's 8K, you're going to be able to stream with a speed like this. Now, it all depends on what you're bringing into your system, what you're paying for. I'm paying for the best I can get in my area, which is almost a gig speed, and I'm still getting 300, almost 300 with a VPN, and that's really incredible. I know a lot of you guys are going to do your tests. It's going to be a lot lower than that, and you get a router like this, it certainly won't hurt you. If anything, it will help you. Now, let's talk about the drawing right now, because I am going to be giving away one of these to my subscribers. Now, how do you enter? All you need to do is run this speed test on your system and let me know down in the comment section what your speed is. I need to know that. I want to know that because I want to help you increase that speed. That's what this channel is all about, and that's what this video is about, increasing your speed so that you can stream. You don't have to deal with buffering or any of that anymore. So let me know what your speed is on your speed tester, whether it's a Fire Stick or an Android box, because I'm curious what you're bringing in and how successful you are at streaming with that speed. Also, on top of that, I am going to be doing drawings for the Superbox and a Fire Stick at the end of this month from previous videos that I've done that you guys have supported. So once again, don't forget to hit that thumbs up on my video, because once I hit 1,000 likes, I can start doing my drawings. And especially on this one, this video right here, just smash that like button right down below this video. What it'll do is it will help this get out to more people, and then I can do a drawing because it'll hit 1,000 likes that much faster. Sooner I get those 1,000 likes, the sooner I can give this away. I'm also going to put in the description section of this video where you can purchase one of these if you want to buy one. If you click that link, you will not believe how affordable one of these routers actually is. Guys, it's not very much at all. Check it out, click the link, look at it. You'll be amazed how affordable that really truly is. And think about how much you might be paying every month for your router from your internet service provider, because they charge you on a monthly basis. Now you can get rid of that portion of your bill altogether and run faster like this right here. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Again, give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Comment any questions you might have about this router or any other videos I've done. Again, don't forget to run this speed test. Put it right back down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the content that you do see. Thanks again. Bye.